As October comes to a close, the time for every American to decide who will be the next president is underway. For many Yeshiva students, this will be their first time voting in a presidential election. Luckily for them and seasoned voters, we have a fair share of political clubs on campus keeping us in the know. Before the final presidential debate on foreign policy, the Republican and Democrat clubs held their own debate. Joining us today in the YU newsroom, the brains behind the mock debate, representing the Democrat club, Baruch Karp, and representing the Republican club, Akiva Berger. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
So, to start off, why don't we talk about what was the goal behind this debate? I mean, you implemented this huge debate. It was really prominent attendance. Tell me, what was your goal?
I would say the goal was to educate the student body about the relevant material and facts and things that were of interest to the student body in this debate season. Not everything that is interested the general public is the same stuff that we care about at Yeshiva University. I think that we did a really good job trying to address those interests.
Mm-hmm. I think another main goal was to show students that their fellow students are up to snuff on these issues. They know about these issues, they care about the issues. If you bring in a speaker or you have professors talking, a lot of students tune it out. This event was meant in particular to show students that fellow students could care about it, can inform other students, and know enough about the issues to really be informative.
And you were one of those students, actually.
Yes,
you participated in the debate, you debated. So tell us, what was it like preparing for that on a more personal note?
It took many hours of sifting through facts and finding articles on the web and different fact-checking to support arguments, and we met. In the end, the two other debaters met a few times before just to hash out what we were going to do, and I thought we did a good job.
Okay. And for the Democrats, how did you see them prepare?
I didn't actually see them prepare
Okay.
as such. I wasn't one of the debaters, but they did share material and the stuff that they would prepare. They would do it that mostly individually, and then if they found something that they thought was something that the others might not have seen, they would share it on an email thread. So I was aware of some of the material, but on the whole, most of it was just as much a surprise to me as it was to the audience.
Okay, and so you have individual debaters, and then you have the whole team of debaters, and there was really many pieces to this puzzle that was the debate.
Oh, yes.
So, and I think what was most astounding is seeing the Democrat and Republican club work together. I mean, bipartisan politics is not part of the election season at all. So, what kind of message do you think you're sending to the student body and even to our representatives in Congress, as to this idea of working together? Baruch, you can, yeah.
All right, thank you. I would say that, what you said is correct. It really is seen as being rather difficult to work with the Republicans or for them to work with us. We are completely different people. We see things very differently. What it takes to become a Republican and what it takes to become a Democrat is completely, it basically means a completely different mindset. And I would say to Congress and the student body and everyone, just because you have a completely different mindset and you disagree about many, many different things, doesn't mean you can't work along and work together, get along and work together with each other and produce a really amazing, event.
And I think the purpose of the event to bring politics to the students on a level that they can understand and associate with. That issue transcends politics. I mean, whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, Libertarian, you want your fellow students, your charusas, your roommates, to be involved, to get involved, to read up on things. And that issue, I think, does it have anything to do with we don't want to work with you guys. We all want to work towards that goal.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to see more of this bipartisan work. So tell me, who do you guys think is going to win this one?
I got my bet on Mitt Romney.
Okay.
He's entitled to that. I'm going to stick with Obama. I think it's a no-brainer.
Okay. We'll see. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.